Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all really well. It's December. Can you believe that the year is nearly over? We're on day 4, is it now? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a video of all the things that I have made and bought in November. So if you want to see more, keep watching. As with last month's makes and buys, I will show you all the things that I have bought in November first and then move on to all the things I have made in November. So to kick things off, I'm going to show you this denim fabric that I bought from the Sewing and Crafts Superstore in Balham, which is in London, South London. It's beautiful. It's a lovely light blue denim that I'm going to use for the Mimi G jeans. So as you can tell, this is fully uncut fabric. So I clearly didn't make those jeans this month, but it's fun because we secretly knew that was going to happen, didn't we? It was an ambitious plan. It's a light blue denim and it's really lovely. It's got a slight crosswise stretch, which is going to be great for the jeans. There's a slight stretch in it in all directions, but crosswise is mostly where it stretches the most, which is fine because I wouldn't want the jeans to stretch too much. The other fabric that I bought this month is this lovely PU leather. I said PU leather, didn't I? I meant to say laser cut PU fabric that I got from a shop in Goldhawk Road, which I can't remember the name of, which is really bad, but I will figure it out and add in the name down below in the description so you guys can see it and check them out, because it is a good store. I go there actually quite a lot, which is probably another reason why it's quite bad that I don't know what the name is, because it's not as if it's the first time I've been there. I go there quite often and they always have like really unusual fabrics in there. Like this is a PU laser cut fabric, which I love, and for ages I was looking for PU laser cut fabric and I couldn't find it anywhere, and then on the off chance I went into the store on a day and it was a weekday, and I'm never normally about Goldhawk Road on a weekday, and I did, and I popped in and I went and got myself some PU laser cut fabric. I was like, this is amazing, and they had it in more colours, but I picked a nude obviously because I'm on a nude overload at the minute, and I'm only showing you this tiny bit which is cut out, which is the sleeve that I didn't use, is because I've actually used this fabric. I have made a dress in this fabric and it looks beautiful. Also from that same store I bought this massive wad of jersey sweatshirt fabric to get on making things, the new listings from my Etsy store, because I didn't get a chance to make those this month either. But again, that's fine because it was an ambitious plan. I think I had like 50 million things on my plan, which is obviously quite a lot, 50 million, considering there aren't even 50 million days in a year, to try and squeeze all of that work into a month. What was I thinking? I got myself 10 meters. So I'm going to get busy on those new listings in December for sure. One thing that I did get this month for my little red dress project was my fabric. So I'm going to be making my dress in cotton poplin in this beautiful red. And I got this fabric from Minerva Craft, obviously an online store, which I think some of you guys may be familiar with already. But this was my first online experience of getting fabric, and I am so pleased with the fabric. It's absolutely beautiful. As you can see, it's just, the colour of it is just so bright, vibrant. It's almost making me fall in love with red, you know. Well, this fabric is so lovely and smooth. I was a bit concerned because I've not bought fabric online before, because I quite like to go in and get a feel for the fabric, and a lot of the time if I go fabric shopping I don't always know exactly what fabric I want to get. I have an idea of what I want to get because I have an idea of what I want to make, but then a lot of the time it will probably be dictated by the feel of the fabric. So I was really pleased with the buy from Minerva Craft, and then I got some lining fabric as well, which we all know what lining fabric is, and it's just burgundy. But I'm really excited now. I've got the fabric for my little red dress. I'm really excited to get on with making that. So that will be obviously one of my December plans for this month. But no clothes, shoes or accessories this month. And I didn't buy any patterns this month either because I didn't need to. I'm pretty busy on the 10 dresses that I am doing, and I have all the patterns for them already. Moving on to my makes for November. As I've already said earlier on in the video, I did not get around to finishing all of my November plans, which is fine because it was an ambitious task, and I did start halfway-ish through the month, which obviously made you lose a couple of days, and then lots of other things just kept happening in November, just kept halting proceedings and things like that. Sometimes you just can't accommodate for things like that. Life happens, you know. You just can't always account for everything, or there would be things that I was doing that would just take longer than I thought. Definitely underestimated the amount of time it would take me to make each of the dresses, particularly a sequin maxi dress that I have made, which I will show you guys, and is already up on the William G blog. It's dress number 3, so head on over to check that out to see how I actually made it and the steps I took it through. That definitely took longer than I thought it was going to, purely because it's made out of sequin fabric, and then the sequin fabric that I have was different to how I was expecting it to be. So things like that you can't really accommodate for, and if it takes longer, it takes longer, because then if I start rushing, I'll make a mistake, then I'll have to go back and correct the mistake. So you might as well just let it take the time that it needs to take to finish it, and to finish it well, so that it is done and it's actually something that you can wear and be proud of, or well, I can wear and be proud of. I have already posted one of the dresses from the hashtag 10 dresses series. The other dresses will follow afterwards as I get them up, but at the minute I'm focusing more on getting the dresses done, and then I can put the videos up afterwards, because it's December now and obviously the deadlines are on their way, because Christmas is what, like 14, 10, 11 days, no, 21 days. Oh my gosh, I'm just like wishing everyone's life away, aren't I? Yeah, I do need to get my head down and get on with making those dresses, and then the videos will follow after, and it might actually be a bit better being able to video them separately and then get them up in their own little series maybe. So the first dress is up, and I'm using this Cynthia Rowley pattern again. It gets a second time round. It'll probably get many more times around as well. I really enjoyed working with this pattern, and it is so quick as well, guys. I mean, if you really want a really quick win of a dress for the summer, like preempting anything, definitely get this pattern. It's 8124, Simplicity, Cynthia Rowley, definitely a good shout. And I made it in this gold fabric, and I added a little flute sleeve on the end, which doesn't come in the pattern. I added that on myself, made that on myself. So I added that on, but yeah, it's a lovely dress, and it's so simple and so flattering to everyone, and you can make it as like voluminous as you want and as tight as you want, and yeah, I just really love it. I really love it, and it was a really easy one to make. And I think as well, this is part of the reason why I ended up convincing myself I'd be able to do more than I could in the days that I had, because this dress was just so quick that even though I was taking my time and sort of messing around a little bit and taking excess photos that I didn't really need to use, that I still managed to make it in, I think it was like 6 hours. I was like, yeah, this is going to be a breeze. If every dress is going to take me 6 hours, I can get it done in no time, And then no, every dress did not take 6 hours. But it's fine, like I said, it's one of those learning things, and I'll know for next time as well, if I ever challenge myself with something like this again. A, definitely plan much further ahead, and B, give myself more of a time scale. I probably should have just started it in October, and then it would have been a bit easier to have got through it in November. And then the second dress in the series, which it's up on the William G blog post, but I just haven't done a video for it yet. And it's also on my Instagram, if any of you guys have seen it, is this slip dress, which I love. I mean, when I actually finished this dress, you know, sometimes when you finish something, you're so proud in like satisfaction of finishing it way, and looking at it and thinking, oh my gosh, I actually made that. That is how I felt when I finished this dress. Because I first started with this version, and now it doesn't look that bad, but as I was making it, it was awful. It's not perfect. There were loads of mistakes on this dress. One of the biggest mistakes is the fabric that I chose to make it in, because I was going to make this dress in this quality of fabric, but in a lighter shade. But I thought to myself, before I cut out the fabric that I actually want it to make the dress out of, let me just double check that the dress can be made in this quality, and then it's not going to look you know, a bit meh. And it's a good job I did, because this dress, it's nice, you know, but it's just nice. It's just a nice dress. And for my hashtag 10 dresses series, I didn't want just a nice dress. I wanted an amazing dress that makes you go, oh wow. These dresses were made using this Vogue pattern. It is 8888, quadruple 8, however you like to read it, and it's actually a nightwear pattern. And I chose this dress as a slip dress because I didn't want my slip dress to be really tight and really clingy. I did want it to be quite loose, but still like sexy and sophisticated, and that's what this dress is. It is meant to be a nightwear item, so it's meant to be in lighter fabrics. Like the recommended fabrics on here are like crepe de chine, jersey and charmeuse. And I made it in a viscose, which you can do. It's not massively different to a crepe de chine. It's heavier weight, obviously, but you can get different weights of crepe de chine anyway, and it's got a lovely shine on it. So I love this dress, I really, really do, and I'm actually looking forward to wearing it to wherever it is that I need to go. But I think I'm probably going to make it again in different fabric. I think, contrary to what I just said about it not wanting to be really tight and super tight, I think I might make it again in a Bengaline fabric and make it as a pencil dress, as opposed to like the A-line sort of shape that it's got there. Because I think that would actually be quite nice. I know it's a total contradiction to what I just said about it being really tight, but it would be for different purposes, and I would make the pencil dress a lot longer. I'd probably make it about a mid-calf length, at least knee length, definitely at least knee length, but maybe mid-calf. But I don't think I'd do it as a maxi. I think probably mid-calf as long as I go between knee and mid-calf, and I think that would look really nice. And then the third dress in the series, which is up on the blog post, is this leopard print sequin maxi dress. So this is the dress that caused me a few problems. It took me forever because I had to remove all the sequins from the seam allowance before I could sew it, so that my sewing machine wouldn't explode and the needle break 50 million times and we have to buy a new one 50 million times. Because it was a gift. I can't tell you where I bought this from, but I'm very sure that there are similar fabrics out there somewhere, maybe not exactly the same, but I'm pretty sure you can get a good one out there, definitely, because it's a sequin. Who doesn't love a sequin? I thought the fabric would have been a bit cheap, to be fair, and so then made the sequins easier to take off, but they weren't. They were sewn on properly, so it took ages, and it's every single seam allowance, so the armholes, the neck, the centre backs, the waistband seam, every seam I had to remove the sequins from. In the end, I will say I did do a bit of a cheat and just was, some of them I didn't. Some of them they do still have sequins in there, but I just made sure that specifically where my needle would be and where it would need to be going through the sewing machine, that there weren't any sequins around there, because it was literally taking me ages. It is the first full sequin dress that I've ever made. And I think it did turn out quite well, and it's a maxi dress, so if there's anywhere that you're going to go with sequins for your first time, you may as well just do the whole hog and do a full maxi dress. I made this dress using this pattern from Vogue, which is 8241, and the actual mini version, option A on here, if it comes into focus, which I don't think it will, is actually sequin. It does recommend to make it in sequin fabric, so don't think I'm crazy and just went off piste and decided to make it in sequin fabric. It was a recommended one. What was a little bit of a challenge is the pattern, because you've got to try and pattern match as best as possible across the seam, so it looks like it's going continuously, and I think I did a good job. In the end, I just tried my best to make sure that there was a black spot going into a black spot, have all the bigger blocks of the black sequins going down the front and then the smaller dots going down the side, and then that's the theory that I sort of went with the rest of the dress, and I think it turned out quite well, and it looks really good on camera, which is great. So yes, I don't really have anywhere to wear that dress to as of yet, but I'm sure I will find somewhere to wear it to. The final dress that I made in November is a bit of a sneak preview, because this is part of the hashtag 10 dress series, but isn't on the William G blog yet. So act surprised when it goes up later this week. But it's this dress that I absolutely love in that laser cut fabric. And again, it's printed, so I had to do my best to try and pattern match across the seam, especially on the zip, and I think I did a pretty alright job. So the pattern that I used for this dress was this one from McCall's, which I got ages and ages and ages ago, and I'm not sure that you can still get it online, because when I was having a look to find a link to add in, I couldn't really find one. But I bought this so long ago, I just thought to myself, let me just try it, because it looks like it could be quite a fun pattern to do. At first I was going to do it in lace, because I just thought, why not? If they said to do it in novelty lace, might as well just try it. It's my first time. But then the more I thought about it, the more I was a bit like, I don't really want to do it in lace, because I don't know that I would ordinarily wear a lace dress, especially a novelty one. Like this one, it's got like embossed flowers on it and everything, which it looks nice, but then for me, would I wear it? I wouldn't. I would want to make the dresses in this series, and be able to wear them. So I decided to do it in a PU laser cut fabric, which I found finally after hunting around from that shop in Goldhawk Road, and then that's the dress that I've made, and I love it. I think it's just so fun, and it's even nice to wear as well. I'm looking forward to wearing that one too. So it's two dresses that I need to find somewhere to wear them. Because it's a shift dress, it's probably easier to wear to most places more than the gold maxi dress, to be fair. So that's it. They are all my makes and buys for November. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Let me know your comments in the box below. Tell me which dress that you like, which one's your favourite. Make sure to follow along on the William G blog to find out all the latest on all those posts that go up on there. I have 6 more to go. Wish me luck. The days are counting down, but I think I will get there. The dress is coming up. I think I've got one more sequin dress coming up, and then all the rest of them are all plain fabric dresses. I will do a December sewing plans probably next week now, and it'll be a recap of all the things that I didn't get a chance to make in November. Will roll into December, and then any other new things that I think of making in December, which I can imagine will probably be quite a short list this time. That's it from me, guys. I am signing off. Like, share and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.